you look just like your character and yourself. Just
I didn't look like my character at all 2 days ago. I had a mustache, goatee thing, and I was really hoping to have it here at Comic-Con for all the photos. I'm a shallow guy. Well, I had to start shooting. I was like, hey, Julie, she's like, nope.
So tell us everything about what you were shooting in every detail.
It was Vampire Diaries, a show on CW Network.
I'm familiar with it.
Yeah? Cool, man. Yeah, check it out if you haven't.
Can you say who you're working with or what kind of...
Yes, I'll talk normal. All right. So, I've been told off. I am working with, at the moment, Caroline and Annie. Those are the two people I've been shooting scenes with. We have some... Enzo has basically to decide where his loyalty lies. That's the big crux of the season for him, you know. And there's benefits to kind of siding with Lily and benefits to siding with Damon. But I think he feels more of an affinity to Lily. And as we saw at the end of last season, he kind of goes with her into the Salvatore house and they feel like they've come home or whatever. And and with Caroline, there's this crazy stuff coming up. And can't talk about it.
Go there. So the love triangle aspect might be back then?
Not so much. It's a little different.
A little different. So is it more of like a bromance
weird.
between the two of them, or is it like a tension?
Well, you know, I think everyone's talking about the love thing between him and Caroline. I don't know. He doesn't love her. You know, I think what he enjoys is their banter, their kind of witty banter they have together. He thinks she's hot, but I mean, who doesn't?
Very true.
So I think, you know, that dynamic's explored a little bit, but it goes to a different level. It goes to a different place, and it's quite interesting where it goes. So yeah.
So how? Oh, sorry.
Where would you want your character to go in terms of allegiance, in terms of just ending your arc? Say, for some reason, this was the last season. Mm-hmm. Where would you want your character to be? Would you want to be satisfied with his best friend again, or would you rather continue to play the bad guy? Would you rather see that out as a personal preference for you and your character and your actor? Like, where do you want that to go?
That's a good question, man. I feel like I need to sit down and type it out, man.
And nothing you say has any relevance with, like, you don't have to worry about spoiling anything. I know.
No, my idea of it. I like the question. That's why you give me. I'm silent.
Meditate for a while.
Sorry.
Well, there's two options, and I think the thing that I would quite like is for him to experience both choices. So, for example, he would choose one side, find the cracks in it, go to the other side, try to embrace that, and then be fed up with them both and leave the town. Get the hell out of town.
Yeah.
Ride off on a horse, you know?
Into the sunset.
I quite like that idea. It's like, God, these people are just full of drama. I just want to kind of just be a vampire. Like, what's the deal?
Yeah.
Come on.
And he would get to see you on both sides, so that'd be awesome for fans, too.
Well, I think there is going to be an element of the push and pull. And I think that's going to be his biggest difficulty this season is choosing a side.
What was the toughest scene for you this past season to film physically and emotionally?
Physically?
Physically. I know, you had so much stuff you were doing. It was like insane.
This past season. Let's see. Toughest scene. I tell you what, I don't really consider scenes tough. I consider a challenge fun. So for me, like, when something's tough, it's fun. Like, I'm enjoying it. I'm not enjoying it if it's not tough in a way. If it's just easy, I'm just kind of like, just come in, do the shit, leave, you know, whatever. But the most fun I had was probably, it was probably the flashback episode I did, because it gave me a chance to get into the mind of who Enzo was as a human, and it connected a lot of dots with me as an actor, which has helped actually in the formation of his character this season, you know, kind of knowing that information. Because we all have our own ideas that we bring to the table, but, you know, you got to throw it out the window when you read the script. You're like, oh shit, that's what happened. Okay, cool. So, yeah, that episode was really fun. And I also got to kind of play with a slight more London accent a little bit, which I turned up slightly. Yeah, I'd be interested to kind of find out a little bit more. But we're going to see Enzo as well this next season, flash forward. We're going to, we're doing these flash forwards, which I think you've heard about. And his flash forward, apparently we might see him with somebody who we may or may not know on the show. And it'll be interesting to see how that's explored.
What are your favorite TV shows right now?
TV shows?
Yeah.
House of Cards, I absolutely adore. I just think it's a really, really strong ensemble, and the writing is brilliant. I actually, speaking of Netflix shows, Bloodline as well, I really enjoyed. I think as a show, there were certain flaws to it, but I think just as an ensemble piece, I'm a sucker for ensemble pieces where you have really strong actors all around. And Bloodline had some standout performances. I don't know the guy's name, but the guy who played the estranged brother, I hadn't seen him before, but then I realized I'd seen him in other films. He's like so good. I don't know what his name is.
Ben Mendelsohn?
What? Yeah.
Ben Mendelsohn.
Yeah. God, so good. So good.